Hello everybody, in this video I will explain how Five Nights at Freddy's 3 works in FNAF co-op. For starters, you play as a Fazbear's Fright employee, working a shift from 12 am to 6 am. Meanwhile, one animatronic and 6 phantoms are actively trying to hunt you down. You have cameras, audio alerts, vent snares, and maintenance panel in your arsenal, but the systems you use can go offline and you will be required to put yourself into vulnerable state, so you have to use the systems as sparingly as possible. Night 1 lasts for 4 minutes, with each hour lasting 40 seconds. Meanwhile, any other night lasts for 6 minutes, with each hour lasting for 1 minute. All of the systems operate on health system, which gets depleted after certain conditions. Each system has 10 health. Upon reaching 0, it will stop functioning and you will be required to fix the error. When you reboot any system, it will set its health back to 10, even if it wasn't offline. Audio system loses 9 number amount of health each time you use it. It is also guaranteed to fail if you got Phantom Mangle attack. This is the amount of audio uses you have on each night before going for its reboot. Camera system loses 9 number amount of health each 12 seconds of camera usage. It's the only system that can't fail because of Phantom attack. This is the amount of camera usage time you have for each night before going for its reboot. Ventilation loses 1 health on these intervals on each night. Those intervals don't exist for nights 6 and 7 because of a bug. After idling in the office for 10 seconds, ventilation will automatically start losing 1 health each second unless you open any panel. Game considers not having any panel open as idling, if you were wondering. And ventilation is guaranteed to fail after a phantom attack, beside Phantom Mangle. When you reboot individual system, it can be fully done in random time between 5 and 10 seconds. Rebooting all systems will be fully done in random time between 10 and 20 seconds. Let's talk about phantoms first, since they aren't that complicated. Freddy has a 9 in 12 chance to spawn every minute and can spawn at 12 am. After succeeding in his first step of spawning, he will have 50% chance to actually spawn each second. He will walk across the window and this sound will play. If you idle in the office for this amount of time on each night, he will duck down and jump scare you shortly after. After jump scaring you, he will not appear for the rest of the night. He is also forced to spawn at 4 am if he didn't jump scare you earlier. These are his AI values throughout the nights. Foxy has a different chance of appearance on each night after opening cameras, and it seems like this is his formula for the custom night. When he spawns, he will stay near the box at the doorway, and if you look directly at him, he will jump scare you. You can fend him off by simply raising and dropping your cameras. On nights beside custom night, it might not work since you may hit the same chance and he simply reappeared again. Just do it again. But on custom night, he won't appear twice in a row. After jump scaring you, he will not appear for the rest of the night. And he is the only phantom that can appear at 12 am and onwards. His chance of appearance I already showed earlier. Chica is up next. Every 20 seconds past 1 am there's a 9 in a 10 chance of her appearing in camera 7 if player doesn't have it selected. When she appears, you will see her face on the arcade machine and you will be required to click off the camera or drop camera panel to fend her off. If you watch her for too long, she will jump scare you. This is the amount of time you have before she jump scares you. Unlike other phantoms whose jump scare timer gets resetted after you fended them off, Chica's timer doesn't get resetted. After jump scaring you, she will not appear for the rest of the night. She is also forced to spawn at 5 am if she didn't jump scare you earlier. These are her AI values throughout the nights. Next up is Puppet. Every 20 seconds past 1 am there is a 9 in a 10 chance of her appearing in camera 8 if player doesn't have it selected. When she appears, normal looking version of Puppet will stay in the hallway and you have to click off the camera or drop camera panel to fend her off. If you watch her for too long, she will appear right in front of your face and prevent you from opening any panel for 16.66 seconds. This is the amount of time you have before she attacks you. After successfully attacking you, she will not appear for the rest of the night. She is also forced to spawn at 5 am if she didn't attack you earlier, and these are her AI values throughout the nights. Next up is Mangle. Every 20 seconds past 1 AM there's AI in a 7 chance of her appearing in camera 4 if player doesn't have it selected. When she appears, she will hang from the ceiling and you have to drop the camera panel to fend her off. Clicking off the camera does not work. If you watch her for too long, she will appear right behind the office window, break your audio and make police grumbling noises for 16.66 seconds. This is the amount of time you have before she attacks you. After successfully attacking you, she will not appear for the rest of the night. She is also forced to spawn at 5 AM if she didn't attack you earlier, and these are her AI values throughout the nights. And the last phantom is Balloon Boy. Every 20 seconds past 1 AM, there's AI in a 10 chance of him appearing in cameras 1, 7, 9, and 10 simultaneously. When he appears, his head will block your vision and you have to click off the camera or drop camera panel to fend him off. If you watch him for too long, he will drop your cameras and jump scare you. This is the amount of time you have before he attacks you. After jump scaring you, he will not appear for the rest of the night. He is also forced to spawn at 3 AM if he didn't jump scare you earlier, and these are his AI values throughout the nights. And now, it's time for Springtrap. He is the only lethal animatronic in the game, and all of the systems are here purely for defending from him. This is his movement formula that is getting checked each second. Move counter increases by 1 each second and set to 0 after attempting to move. AI is his current AI value. Aggressive factor is set to 1 after phantom animatronic attacked you, or if you have a ventilation error, or if you idle in the office for 10 seconds, or if it's past 4 AM and set to 0 after 15 seconds and will always be set to 0 if it's 12 AM. Total turns increased by 1 if Springtrap failed to move. I'm going to elaborate on that just now. After succeeding his movement formula, he will roll a random number between 1 and 3 if his aggressive factor is set to 0, or between 1 and 4 if his aggressive factor is 1. If he rolled 1, he stays still and increases total turns value by 1. But if he rolls different numbers, these are the actions he takes on each location. I will also show you on which camera Springtrap has to be lured to certain camera. Audio lure can be ignored with 1 in a 7 chance, and it does count as audio use. When Springtrap enters the vent, you have to seal it. If you fail to do so, he will take a huge shortcut and maybe even kill you. I will show you on screen where he will end up after taking each vent. When Springtrap is very close to your office, he has to pass through several stages before actually killing you. On the first stage, he is standing right behind the window. He can still be lured back to camera 2, but if you fail to do so, he will run across the window and will end up in the corner. On second stage, he is behind the corner. He can go to either your door or to camera 1. On third stage, he is right at the door and can be lured back to camera 1. If you fail to do so, he will enter your office and kill you next time you open camera panel or blink during ventilation error. I will not explain strategy once again since it's even more complicated than the one for FNAF 2, so just wait for a follow-up video. That was it for the third game. I hope it helps, and goodbye.